everyone, and welcome to Anne's Family Recipe. Today's video is in partnership with the brand Fresko, and they sent me their new V8 Automatic Vacuum Sealer. And I am super excited about this because I have a very large family. We buy a lot of our groceries in bulk, and I thought this would be a great way to help me preserve my food and keep it fresher longer. If you're interested in checking out this vacuum sealer, I'm gonna leave a link for it in my description box below. So today I'll be unboxing the vacuum sealer, talking about some of its features, and trying it out. The Fresko V8 Automatic Vacuum Sealer has a really sleek design, which I like because I have enough room on my counters where I could just keep it out, but if you don't, it's also very slim, so you can store it away very easily. But it's kind of contemporary looking enough that it sort of blends right in with all my other appliances. And it comes with 20 of these vacuum seal bags that are a generous size. I was worried that I'd have to do like one chicken breast at a time, but you can actually fit a lot of food in each of these bags. Of course, it comes with the instructions, and then there's even kind of a quick guide that's on top with this sticker. And I had to leave this part in because it's so satisfying to watch people peel these stickers back, so I thought some people might enjoy that. A neat little feature I noticed about their bags is the notches on the sides. So when you're ready to use whatever's inside the bag, you can just tear it straight across, and you don't have to find or clean a pair of scissors, which is nice. Another unique feature of the Fresko vacuum sealer is this magnetic drip tray, which is really easy to get in and out and also very simple to clean. This vacuum sealer has a smart touch screen with 3 different settings: dry, moist, and seal. So you can vacuum seal foods like coffee beans and hard cheeses, fish and steak, and even anything with a marinade. Or you don't have to actually vacuum seal. You can use this to just close a bag back up and keep the food inside really fresh. Another cool feature is the external vacuum sealer. You can use this on your own vacuum seal bags or containers and for preserving wine. As I mentioned earlier, I have a large family. I'm married with 5 kids, so I'm oftentimes buying my meats in bulk. So for example, with these chicken breasts, I'll unpackage them, trim the fat and any bones that I may find, and then portion them out so I can use some right away and save some in the freezer. And this vacuum seal is going to keep it extra fresh. It's not going to get freezer burned, and it'll last a really long time. So you can store meat as is, or you can add a marinade, which will infuse flavor immediately into your meat. So if you vacuum seal meat with marinade, you could just let it sit in the fridge for about 20 or 30 minutes and you'll be ready to go, which is really helpful, especially with steak, because oftentimes that'll take a little longer to marinate. Chicken is usually pretty quick. But for me, having the chicken and marinade ready to go makes a weeknight dinner so much easier and faster. So today I'm trying out this marinade I saw on a YouTube video recently. It's just honey, restaurant-style Italian dressing, and fresh lime juice. After a little bit of trial and error, we discovered that if you're vacuum sealing meat with a marinade, you want to hold the bag a little bit down below the vacuum sealing machine, kind of on an angle, just so that it's not sucking any of that extra liquid up into the machine. Now, what also helps with this is using that moist setting for vacuum sealing. But this worked so well, it got all the excess air out of the bag and then provided a nice tight seal on top. And there's an LED ring on top that shows your progress, and in under 25 seconds, you have your vacuum sealed marinated meat. We also decided to play a quick round of Will It Vacuum Seal, and my husband grabbed an apple from the fridge. We used the dry setting for this one, and lo and behold, it sealed it perfectly. the bag was so tight up against the fruit. You can just see what a fresh seal that this provides. The last thing that I wanted to share is that our family loves to use our precision cooker for the sous vide method of cooking. So sous vide means under vacuum. So ideally you're vacuum sealing your meat or vegetables or whatever you're cooking and then submerging them into water, which is at less than boiling point, but it brings your ingredient, for in this case we're making filet mignon, up to a certain temperature and it holds it there for as long as you want, which results in the most tender steaks imaginable. It breaks down the meat so that it's incredibly succulent, and I was so excited because up until this point we've just been using zip top bags to do our sous vide cooking, and now we can actually vacuum seal our meat when we want to cook it. So as long as the meat isn't overlapping, you can put multiple pieces of steak into your bag. I seasoned this with a salt, pepper, and garlic blend and then vacuum sealed it tight. And then I submerged this into water that was at 130 degrees and held it there for about an hour. So this cooked the filet mignon to about medium rare, and then you finish this in a cast iron skillet to get a nice sear on the outside. I served these steaks with twice baked potatoes. My filling included some sour cream, cottage cheese, cheddar cheese, salt, pepper, garlic powder, and a little bit of Worcestershire sauce too. And then you fill the potato skins back up, sprinkle a little more cheese on top, and then bake them until they're golden and bubbly and hot and just so good and flavorful. And this was not bad at all for a Tuesday dinner. We had our perfectly cooked filet mignon, twice baked potatoes, and my cream spinach, which is a recipe I'll leave for you in the description box below. Thank you so much to Fresko for sponsoring today's video. I really enjoyed experimenting with the V8 Automatic Vacuum Sealer. It just has so many uses. I know I'll be using it for years to come. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram at Anne's Family Recipe, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked my review here today. Thank you so much for joining me here in my kitchen, and I'll see you again soon.